All righty. Well, let's get started. Let's have all the girls come out and ride and face the crowd right out in the middle of the arena here. We're going to have the national anthem. And we'll get Addison out here. And let's go ahead, everybody stand. And
stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly shot, and the rockets regular, the bursting gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
okay, that was wonderful. Thank you, Addison. So she's, part of this is she's here to kind of do her farewell tour. She'll be doing all the stuff for us today, showing these queens what they're going to be doing, or the contestants what they're going to be doing the rest of this program today. Walking across the arena right now, we have our three judges, and one of them we have is Angie Burton. Want to wave, Angie? There we go. And we have Mark Haskell, and we have Jody Farrell. So we want to thank them for being here. And this is a very tough thing. I don't envy them. I don't even want to do it. So we'll leave that up to them. So again, the girls are here doing their horsemanship, and so Addison's going to come out and do a reining pattern for them, and she'll show them how to do that, and then I'll let them know what else they're going to be doing after that.
Was taught to do the best I can, and learn that life sometimes ain't fair. I'm proud of where I come from. I'll persevere and endeavor. All things on this earth didn't change, but the truth lives on forever. I draw my share in the sunset through my mind and sweat stage. Big like a dragon snowstorm, the devil can't be too great. On the grave, always love the summer rain. In a world that spins so damn fast, there's a lot of places that I'll never change. I followed a miracle of new life in the spring. Melancholy song of a wild goose on the wing. To grow through winter snow
Thank you, Addie. That was, you look good to me. Okay, girls, that is your pattern for today. Now Addison's gonna go back, and then she's gonna come back out, and she's gonna give us our flag presentation. All of this stuff is the things that the Queens are gonna do this year for us. So, you know, we're trying to find out what they can do and how well they do it. Okay, good job, Addie. Next thing she will do is she will do a presentation run. And of course, that's where they come out in front of every rodeo and wave to the crowd. Okay, that is what each girl is going to be doing for us there this morning. Our first contestant is going to be Emma Stowe, and I'm going to just read a little quick thing for her. It says, I am currently an honors roll student as a junior at Taylorsville High School. I have a deep passion for equine health and studies and recently graduated from a veterinarian assisting class. I currently intern at my local equine veterinary hospital and have a goal to attend Oklahoma State College to become an equine physical therapist. And her mom and dad are Lisa and Ryan Stoll. So I guess with the judges, you're ready? Okay, Emma, it's your turn.
As they walk back in the where does Daddy go? Leave. The boy tells his mama, I know Daddy's busy. Most times when he gets home, the guard outside. I tell him I got things to hang. Say something not too very, and I keep it in my wrist. He's there for 35. It's enough to take me camping and a tent down by the creek. I'm a little short, but how much more does that mean? Spend some time with me.
Okay, that's Emma's flag run. Now she will do her presentation run.
Mama, how much time will this buy me? Spend some time with me. Takes a little man.
Thanks, Emma. Good job. I'm going to give the judges just a moment here to tally their scores for her. Let's bring our next contestant, Kaylee Bristol, out. And while she's riding out, her mom and dad are Chris and Cammie Bristol from Roosevelt. She's a senior at Union High School. And she says, I'm a very positive person who has developed a strong work ethic while working with my teammates at work and school activities. I have developed leadership skills while exercising strong communication skills. I choose to compete in rodeo queening because it gives me the opportunity to be an ambassador for the sport. I love and for the lifestyles I love. Being a rodeo queen also gives me the opportunity to be a bigger part of my community. Being a rodeo queen also gives me an opportunity to meet new people. My favorite people to meet are the little girls who look up to you. And this is let her do her run.
You ever drink the water from the earth? Stand on the mountain. You ever jingle horses in the green on fields of a perfect Texas day and watch their shod hooves become sparks and frost on the drive? Or tended to trot behind a foggy Carolina morning and heard the distant song of love sweet whippoorwills which lead past the night. And have you seen the faces on Mountain Rushmore stood at the Vietnam monument? Have you ever crossed the mighty Mississippi or been to the daddy of them all in shining wall? Or seen the mighty ball run out on the football field on the chilly autumn afternoon? You ever see the Chicago skyline from Lakeshore Drive at night? Or New England foliage in the fall? Or the summer beauty of the Shenandoah Valley? Or Indiana covered with new snow? You ever see a herd of wild horses running free across the empty spaces at the bottom? Or caught a walleye pike out of a cold Wisconsin stream? Or marveled at the tall ships docked in the harbor of Baltimore? You ever see the early morning dew sparkling in the bluegrass? The wind this afternoon, driven the lonely stretches of the Route 66. Have you ever heard the church bells? Have you ever been to Boise, Baxley, or Beaufort, or Phillips? Have you ever passed through Sanford or Salt or San Angelo? Have you ever seen the falls of Niagara, the Ice Palace in St. Paul, or the Gateway to the West? This then is America, the land God blesses with everything. And no Eiffel Tower, no Taj Mahal, no Alps, no Andes, no Navy Hut, or Royal Palace to rival her awesome beauty, her diverse population, her monolithic majesty, America the free, America the mighty, America the I pledge allegiance to the flag States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
I want to introduce a special young lady right here. We just had our Little Buckaroo Rodeo Queen contest. This is Lexi Park. Turn around and wave at everybody. And here comes our Kaylee run. Thank you, Kaylee. Next young lady that's going to come out and ride is going to be Riley Voorhees. And her parents are Preston and Mindy, and she's from Spanish Fork. She says, I love the sport of rodeo, and from a young age have always attended the Fiesta Days Rodeo. I have admired those who are ambassadors for the sport, which led me to be involved in rodeo queening. I want to be able to be more involved in the community through this queen contest. I hope to be able to help be an ambassador for the sport of rodeo and help others realize how important the sport of rodeo is in our community. I want to share my passion for Fiesta Days Rodeo and the equine industry with those around me. I want to be the hometown girl for the hometown rodeo.
I've been so 3 years now, but the one thing stronger than the whiskey was the sight of her home line baby girl. When she adored that string of pearls I gave her the day that our youngest boy was married in high school love. And it's a new t-shirt saying I'm Grandpa, be right there at the mountain.
Midsummer heat, the little milk shoes right there. Pick it up with the truck ride, no burning daylight. Cattle to feed, hay to mow. You never turn their backs on. They can but you just have to stay with.
And Riley for presentation, brother.
Thank you, Riley. All right, our next contestant, while the judges are scoring, this next one is going to be Morgan Ivy. She says, her objective is to serve the Spanish Fork community and be yesterday's rodeo queen with my passion for service, love of rodeo, and ambition to better myself. I am the daughter of Chris and Michelle Ivy from Benjamin, Utah. I am currently a sophomore at Spanish Fork High School and on the high honor roll. During high school, I plan to get licensed as a cosmetologist through the Mountain Land Technical College. After graduation, my goal is to pursue a college degree in communication at BYU, Hawaii. I love everything to do with the outdoors. I consider the mountains my second home and enjoy camping, hiking, and trail riding with friends and family. My life is dedicated to my family, friends, community, and faith. My personal ambition is to find my gifts and talents to help better serve those around me. All these young ladies have got some great ambitions, and we hope they all succeed.
Little square town, spread out far and wide. Gravel roads and cornfields, miles of road and fields. Welcome to the great land. Welcome to the great land. Welcome to the home of the free. Welcome to the home of the free.
the unification. Yeah, I called the congressman and he said, "Well, I like it." Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, 'cause there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. I'm gonna rent a bus, I'm gonna rent a car. About working all summer just to find $100. Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, 'cause there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Yeah, sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, 'cause there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. 'Cause there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. End up every summer with something in the cabin. Don't so long. Gonna get in trouble, gonna get in fights, gonna lose my temper and it's safe to say that I'm gonna get my payback if he's anything like me.
Now Morgan will do her presentation run.
I can see him right now. With his football helmet on. Lambe's first love kiss.
That kind of wraps up our horsemanship part of the program today. Thank all the girls for their part in this. I think they did a great job, all of them. Again, I don't envy the judges. The girls need to get changed into their next outfits. And we'll see you all over there at the Ponderosa here shortly. Our next part of our program is, and these three great people have been here all day, and they're going to kind of finish up with us, but I want to introduce them. We've got a little bio on each one of them to read to you, just so you can better understand who the judges are and why they're here. Their bios are pretty impressive. So, first of all, we have Jody Thacker Farrell, and she's sitting on that far end right there. But Jody won her first Princess contest at age 8. She competed in junior rodeos, high school rodeos, and was a member of the Utah Valley University rodeo team. While in high school, Jody participated in breakaway roping, barrel racing, pole bending, goat tying, and queen contest. Jody won first runner-up at the Utah High School Rodeo Queen and then won the 2008 Silver State International Pro Rodeo Contest. She won the Lehigh Rodeo Roundup Queen in 2009 and loves serving in her hometown, where she was also crowned first runner-up to Miss Lehigh in 2010. Jody is married to Grady Farrell, and they have 2 boys and 1 more boy on the way. She earned a bachelor's degree in psychology and currently works part-time as a social worker. So, glad to be here. Give her a hand. As you can tell, these judges know what they're doing here. All right. The fun one I like is Mark Haskell on this side. He writes his own bio. And Mark Haskell is the name he was given. He likes to be country with the life he has been living. Mark was married last June to his beautiful wife, Marjorie, loving life with happiness, joy, and being free. Together they have 9 kids with such a large bid, and also have a son-in-law, daughter-in-law, and 1 grandkid. Mark grew up in Western riding and roping, getting them horses to keep walking, trotting, and loping. Now he best be careful how he words his phrases, for he's a school teacher who needs more raises. During high school, he loved to compete, cutting cows, roping calves, and catching steers 2 feet. To judging teams, he was on of course, one dairy and the other naturally a horse. He did well horse judging in Oklahoma, getting 5th in the nation. He was very excited to get a big congratulation. He also trains horses and keeps them between each rein, for he doesn't want any of the customers to complain. He loves rodeo, that goes down deep in his soul. He loves when he competes, watches, or reaches a goal. Now back to what we are doing here today, watching queens compete to put their skills on display. Welcome to Spanish Fork, one of the greatest cities for Fiesta Days Rodeo, with all of you lovely ladies. Good luck to everyone and keep your hat on straight, for it's a wild ride when they open the rodeo gate. Keep up the pretty smiles, laughter, and good cheer, and don't forget the reason why you are here. Stay focused, poised, and don't let yourself fall. Keep your head up, and good luck to you all. And then we have Angie Burton, was right here in the middle, and born and raised in Hooper, Utah. As a first-generation cowgirl, her family bought their first horse when she was in the 3rd grade, and soon she fell in love with all things related to horses. With the support of her parents, she was able to pursue her love of rodeo by competing in the Utah High School Rodeo Association in 1993. Angie was honored to serve as the Utah High School Rodeo Queen, and she realized a lifelong dream in 1999 when she was crowned Miss Rodeo Utah and represented the Beehive State at the Miss Rodeo America pageant. One of her most cherished memories was carrying flags and leading the governor of Utah into the center of the arena during the exhibition Olympic rodeo held during the 2002 Winter Olympics Games in Salt Lake City. Throughout the years, she has worked on rodeo production in Utah, Idaho, Texas, Nebraska, Alaska, and Nevada. As part of those productions, she conducted sideline reporting and televised contestant interviews at Cheyenne Frontier Days, multiple college finals in Casper, Wyoming, the Reno Rodeo, and several circuit finals. Every summer, Angie announces the pre-rodeo events at Pro Rodeo Hall of Fame honoree Ogden Pioneer Days, and has served on the organizing committee at the Miss Rodeo Utah pageant for more than 20 years. She also serves as the committee for the Utah Cowboy Hall of Fame and Western Heritage Museum. And in addition, Angie has been involved with the Wilderness Circuit Finals for many years and the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo for 23 years. Angie earned her graduate and undergraduate degrees in communication from Weber State University and uses the skills she learned in her academic programs in her position as a commercial marketing manager for Swire Coca-Cola based in Draper, Utah. Angie lives in Plain City, Utah with her sweetheart Brody and their son Braxton. As a family, they enjoy camping, fishing, mountain biking, and Utah's beautiful outdoors. So, as you can tell, they've got the resume for this, so we appreciate them being here. Okay, I guess we're ready for the why we're really here, aren't we? So, first of all, we're going to introduce as they come up each time, and we're going to go into the modeling and the what is it? The speeches, yeah, or speech. I was going to say it, speeches. So they'll do the modeling, and Addison is going to go out and show us the modeling part of it first, and show us kind of the girls what she did and how they're going to do it today, and then we'll go to the girls next. So.
I remember that school in front. So they were good this whole time. And then they split out. You okay?
Okay, so now it's your turn. Our first contestant is going to be Emma Stowe, and I'm going to read a little bio on her also before she gets going, so you get to know her a little more. I am currently an honor roll student at junior high in Taylorsville High School. I have a deep passion for equine health and studies, and recently graduated from a veterinarian assistant class. I currently intern at my local equine veterinary hospital and have a goal to attend Oklahoma State College to become an equine physical therapist. Her goal has always been to be the queen of the Fiesta Days because there is no other rodeo in the state of Utah that gives you the opportunity to represent rodeo in the way that they do. I want to be a positive role model to girls throughout the state and be someone they can look up to. Fiesta Days gives you that chance to show up and do a job that you are passionate about. It gives you a whole other level of having that passion of rodeo. In addition to love of my rodeo and horses, I would consider myself an outdoor enthusiast. I enjoy riding dirt bikes, hunting, boating, snowboarding, teaching riding lessons to kids in my local community. I also volunteer with the equine therapist, helping horses with rehabilitation. I love being able to spend time not only with my family out in the outdoors, but also with my rodeo family. I would love to have the opportunity to spend time representing Spanish Fork, Fiesta Days, and adding the Diamond Fork Riding Club to my rodeo family. So let's have Emma Stowe come out.
Sitting at a bar in New York City, everybody here looking New York pretty, but you're the kind of girl that's got that something, dancing to the groove like it just ain't nothing. They ain't never seen nothing quite like you. Long stiff legs and your cowboy boots, throwing back whiskey straight from no one. Girl, there ain't nothing hotter. I dig the way that you move, you shake it down to your grooves. I did your mama teach you how to do that thing you do? Yeah, nothing sweeter than wild. I'll take a sip of that smile. I bet the boys at home.
Have you ever wondered what it takes to succeed in something? Well, let me tell you my recipe for success in just 5 steps. 1. Success is a journey, not a destination. Fiesta Days Rodeo started out in a barber shop, and boy, has it been a journey ever since. Can you believe that an idea about a rodeo spurred by Delos Huff in a barbershop owned by Willard Scissor Bill Crump has turned into such a major success? Fiesta Days' 80th anniversary is quickly approaching, but the rodeo success just didn't happen overnight, and I'm sure there's been plenty of turbulence. Regardless, the journey it has taken is one for the record books, one I'm sure Bill and Delos would smile that upon. 2. Set goals. Sage Kinsey says, it takes a lot of different things to make it, but the most important thing is to have a goal and a plan. The Diamond Fork Riding Club set a goal to become the best rodeo in Utah, and they did it. Fiesta Days was the first rodeo in Utah to be inducted into the Pro Rodeo Hall of Fame. Along with that major accomplishment, they were also chosen to be on the Wrangler $1 Million Tour. This makes the best of the best want to come to Fiesta Days. 3. Practice OQP. Now you're probably wondering what OQP means. It stands for Only Quality People. The Diamond Fork Riding Club is a great example of what OQP stands for. This rodeo is unique because no other rodeo has a committee that supports the cowboys and cowgirls like the Diamond Fork Riding Club does. They will do whatever they can to make sure that each contestant that comes to Fiesta Days has a chance to succeed. Having an amazing support system around you can really make a difference in becoming a champion and achieving your goals. You want to surround yourself with people that are going to support you on your journey, and the Diamond Fork Committee does just that. 4. Determination. Determination is transformative. Your innate talents may create opportunities, but you have to put in the real work to make those opportunities a reality. Lane Frost is the best example of determination. When he rode Red Rock, it took him 3 tries to make a qualifying ride. That third ride happened right here in the Fiesta Days Fairgrounds. He rode for 9.63 seconds, which is a whole 1.63 seconds over a qualifying ride. Not quitting goes along with determination. It helps you overcome failure moments and reach your final goal. 5. Look at everything in a positive way. You can always learn something from the best and the worst situations. Last year, there was a huge rainstorm during the rodeo, but they didn't let it shut them down. After a short intermission to let the rain settle, they came back with a new event: mud wrestling. Regardless, everyone had a night that they'd remember. No matter if you were sitting in the stands or watching it at home on Cowboy Channel, all involved had a good laugh. Fiesta Days not only follows the 5 steps, but they are woven into the very fibers of the rodeo itself. When you want to succeed in something, remember the recipe for success and the examples that the Diamond Fork Riding Club and Fiesta Days Rodeo has set. It is a recipe that has been proven time and time again. Just look where we are today. Thank you.
Okay, I'll introduce you right now. I would like to introduce Kaylee Bristol. And her mom and dad are Chris and Cammie Bristol, and they're from Roosevelt. She's a senior at Union High School. I'm a very positive person who has developed a strong work ethic while working with my teammates at work and school activities. I have developed leadership skills while exercising strong communication skills. I choose to compete in rodeo queening because it gives me the opportunity to be an ambassador for the sport. I love and for the lifestyle I love. Being a rodeo queen also gives me the opportunity to be a bigger part of the community. Being a rodeo queen also gives me an opportunity to meet new people. My favorite people to meet are the little girls who look up to you. She has done a lot of things. Her hobbies are riding horses, hunting, camping, running cross country. And her skills are communication, problem solving, customer service, teamwork, and time management. And she has competed and won a lot of different rodeo queen contests and being a princess out in the Duchesne County area. So we'll have Kaylee come on out.
Sitting at a bar in New York City, everybody here looking New York pretty, but you're the kind of girl that's got that something, dancing to the groove like it just ain't nothing. They ain't never seen nothing quite like you. Long stem legs and your cowboy blues, throwing back whiskey straight and no water. Girl, there ain't nothing hotter. I dig the way that you move. You shake it down the upper moves. I did your mama teach you how to do that thing you do? Yeah, nothing sweeter than wild. I'll take a sip of that smile. I bet the boys at home can't leave you alone. You live homegrown, honey, honey, honey. You're so money, money, money. You got a country.
This is something I know for a fact. You have to work hardest for the things you love most. This is a quote by Carol Dweck. So, how can you tell when someone loves something? It's simple, by the way they act. When someone loves something, it will start to grow, changing and developing into something grand for others to admire. Love alone is not what changes it. The work one puts into it is what shapes and molds it into something amazing. The Fiesta Days Rodeo is a great example of something that has been grown out of hard work, love, and dedication. This rodeo has experienced 80 years of love from this community, cowboys and cowgirls, and visitors alike. Their experience has been made possible by the Diamond Fork Riding Club, Rodeo Committee, many sponsors, and contract personnel. The love of these individuals is what has led the Fiesta Days Rodeo to stand out on not only a state level, but on a local and national level. The Fiesta Days Rodeo is a part of the Wilderness Circuit, and in 2015 won the Large Outdoor Rodeo of the Year. And this rodeo was the first pro rodeo in Utah to be inducted into the Pro Rodeo Hall of Fame. This rodeo has also received a little extra love from the cowgirls of the sport, and in 2013 won the Women's Pro Rodeo Association Large Outdoor Rodeo of the Year. And in 2015 won the Large Outdoor Rodeo of the Year and the Justin's Best Footing Award. This point was driven home, well, should I say flown home, when last year they brought in a helicopter to help dry out the arena to give our cowboys and cowgirls the safest arena conditions possible. No wonder this rodeo has sold out 67 consecutive years. When Mr. Steve Money rode into retirement, I'm sure there was a few tears shed. However, these tears were not shed out of sadness, but out of a deep love and appreciation for this rodeo, this celebration, and this community. As I look around this room, I can see countless volunteers who hold a deep love and appreciation for this rodeo. As your 2022 Fiesta Days Queen, I promise you that I would give this rodeo and this community the same love and work that you guys have and put into it. And I would be honored to be a small part of making Spanish Fork and the Fiesta Days Rodeo somewhere to be proud of.
Thank you, Katie. Let's introduce Riley Voorhees. Her parents are Preston and Mindy, and they're from Spanish Fork. I love the sport of rodeo, and from a young age I have always attended the Fiesta Days Rodeo. I have admired those who are ambassadors for the sport, which led me to be involved in rodeo queening. I want to be able to be more involved in the community. Through the Queen contest, I hope to be able to help be an ambassador for the sport of rodeo and help others realize how important the sport of rodeo is in our community. I want to share my passion for the Fiesta Days Rodeo and the equine industry with others around me. I want to be the hometown girl for the hometown rodeo. She has been, looks like a long time in FFA, and being the vice president and judge, and doing a lot of different things there. She loves to show sheep, hogs, and goats in livestock stuff that they're doing out here right now. And she likes to do ranch riding events, barrel racing, and reading and drawing. So the floor is yours.
Sitting at a bar in New York City, everybody here looking New York pretty, but you're the kind of girl that's got that something, dancing to the groove like it just ain't nothing. They ain't never seen nothing quite like you. Long stem legs in your cowboy boots, throwing back whiskey straight and no water. Girl, there ain't nothing hotter. Ooh, I dig the way that you move. You shake it down, make up moves. I need your mama to teach you how to do that thing you do. Yeah, nothing sweeter than wild. I'll take a sip when I smile. I bet the boys at home can't leave you alone. You little homegrown honey, honey, honey. You're so money, money, money. You got a country road, Carolina soul. Baby, you're just so hard.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Spanish Fork Fiesta Days Rodeo. Let's take a moment to welcome our enduring symbol of freedom into the arena today, Old Glory. Waving astride that horse center stage, Old Glory stands tall, basking in the sun. With her stars and stripes of red and white, she reminds us of those who are unafraid to fight. This flag has withstood the good and the bad. She has seen things from the battlegrounds to the arena grounds. She reminds us of our past and stands watch over our future. A symbol of freedom that can never be taken away. It's the love of God that is felt here today. Because in the words of Aaron Watson, God loves cowboys. From the old cowboy here to remember his glory days, to the cotton candy covered kid in an oversized cowboy hat, here to cheer on his heroes. They all stand, hand over heart, paying tribute to her and all those who fought bravely by her side. You won't see a cowboy in the back taking a knee. No, they removed those dusty Stetson and Restall hats, standing proud. Even the rodeo's four-legged athletes show her the respect that she deserves. These strong, determined animals stand still as if to say, we are kindred spirits, and we too appreciate our freedom to do what we love. I don't know about you, but when I see those stars and stripes waving in the breeze, my mind instantly thinks of the drop and the kick of a great bucking horse. Old Glory reminds us that this country isn't perfect, but thank God she's still free. Just like every great cowboy, she's gonna make her comeback. Oh yes, just you wait and see. From dawn's early light to the arena lights, there she stands, proud and strong. Ladies and gentlemen, as Old Glory leaves this arena today, I want you to know that I believe in America and one nation under God. I am grateful that we are still proud and strong. Cowboys, let's ride.
Okay, let's introduce Morgan Ivy. I am the daughter of Chris and Michelle Ivy from Benjamin, Utah. I am currently a sophomore at Spanish Fork High School and on the High Honor Roll. During high school, I plan to get licensed as a cosmetologist through the Mountain Land Technical College and graduation. My goal to pursue a college degree in communications at BYU Hawaii. I love everything to do with the outdoors. I consider the mountains my second home and enjoy camping, hiking, and trail riding with my friends and family. My life is dedicated to my family, friends, community, and faith. My personal ambition in life is to find my gifts and talents to help others serve those around me. The Fiesta Days Rodeo is my hometown rodeo. My love for the Western way of life started at the Spanish Fork Fairgrounds. It's where I learned to ride a horse and tied my first goat. What draws me to the Fiesta Days Rodeo celebration is the widespread community support and the deep rodeo tradition. I would embrace the opportunity to represent and serve and promote my hometown rodeo. I am also looking for opportunities to engage with the community outside of the rodeo arena and the Fiesta Days Rodeo stands out as the best opportunity for me to utilize my personal skills to promote and serve. The Fiesta Days Rodeo Committee and the Diamond Fork Riding Club have a reputation for high expectations of their royalty, which excites me to be able to work along them. I have a love for the rich history and traditions of the Spanish Fork Fiesta Days Rodeo and community. It has become a treasured family tradition that I look forward to passing on to my future family one day.
Sitting at a bar in New York City, everybody here looking New York pretty, but you're the kind of girl that's got that something, dancing to the groove like it just ain't nothing. They ain't never seen nothing quite like you. Long stem legs in your cowboy boots, throwing back whiskey straight and no water. Girl, there ain't nothing harder. Ooh, I dig the way that you move. You shake it down and make a blues. I did your mama teach you how to do that thing you do. Yeah, nothing sweeter than wild. I'll take a simple and smile. I bet the boys at home can't leave you alone. You live wrong, honey, honey, honey. You're so money, money, money. You got a country road, Carolina soul. Yeah, you're just so homegrown.
What defines a superhero? If you ask my 3-year-old niece, it's someone who's quick and wears a cape and mask. Then she'll proceed to jump off a chair with her arms stretched out in front of her, yelling, "Superpowers!" That is the typical image of a superhero people first think of. When I think of superheroes, I think of someone with extraordinary ability, moral conviction, a mission to serve, and their courage no matter the odds. Imagine a bareback rider dropping down in the shoe above his bronc. He positions one hand in the rigging and raises his free hand in the air. As he nods his head, the horse rears back, smashing our cowboy against the back of the chute. This story was a reality for Braxton Nilsson. He was told he was paralyzed and would likely never walk again. But Braxton didn't give up. He was determined and had courage to tell himself he would walk again. And today, this amazing hero is walking. He spends time motivating others to learn and overcome challenges by telling them they were born to succeed. At every rodeo, we get to honor and stand our flag to remember those heroes who fought for our freedom. In 6 years, my 2 brother-in-laws have been deployed 5 times to defend our great nation. As superheroes, they stand for peace, truth, honor, justice, and freedom. Robert Clancy once said, "We all have the capacity to be a superhero. In order to become one, you might just have to find your unique power or ability and exploit it for the greater good." The cape and mask are optional accessories, but a kind heart is essential. So go be your own kind of superhero. You might just save the world.
Thank you, Morgan. Could we have the Diamond Fork members come up and escort the young ladies outside for just a moment? We're going to excuse these young ladies for just a moment. They're going to go outside, and then we're going to escort them back in one at a time. And they will be asked a question by Addison, so an impromptu question. So we're going to invite Emma Stowe back in.
Everybody in the rodeo is familiar with the Wright family and the amazing legacy they are building. Cody, the father, now has 4 sons competing in the PRCA. How many world championships between them do they have?
Oh man, the Wright family is so talented, but just off the top of my head, I'd have to say over 15 world champion titles because, I mean, each year we aren't surprised if they come home with a new title.
Her question is, if you are crowned as the Fiesta Days Queen, you may be interviewed by Spanish Fork's TV show Studio Chatter. Please give us a 30-second commercial for the Spanish Fork Rodeo.
Come on down to Fiesta Days. It is July 20th through the 23rd and then the 25th. There are many other great events besides the Fiesta Days Rodeo. They have a kids parade, a car show. They do a flag retirement before the rodeo to honor our soldiers overseas and our great flag that represents our freedom. And you can find tickets at fstix.org, or you could go on the SpanishForkCity.org webpage, and under events there's a whole calendar full of everything fun that we do. So come down with your families and have some family fun.
Thank you, Emma.
Escort her back to her seat. And then we'll invite Kaylee Bristol in.
Everybody in Rodeo is familiar with the Wright family and the amazing legacy that they are building. Cody, the father, now has 4 sons competing in the PRCA. How many world championships between them do they have?
The Wright family has about 15 world champions between them. They are an amazing family. Sadly, they have one of them out with a leg injury that just happened recently at a rodeo.
If you are crowned as the Fiesta Days Queen, you may be interviewed by Spanish Fork's TV show Studio Chatter. Please give us a 30-second commercial for the Spanish Fork Rodeo.
Come on down to the greatest show on dirt, the Fiesta Days Rodeo. This rodeo is 5 nights of fun, July 20th through the 25th. This rodeo starts at 7:30 with pre-show starting at 6:30. Our clown, JJ Harrison, has been to the NFR. He is amazing and he's funny. We have the Frontier stock contractor coming down and he is amazing. You will see the best bucking horses, bucking bulls you can have with the greatest cowboys and cowgirls coming down to compete.
Good job. Thank you. He'll escort you.
And let's bring in Riley Voorhees.
Everybody in Rodeo is familiar with the Wright family and the never mind, the mic is not on. Okay, everybody in Rodeo is familiar with the Wright family and the amazing legacy that they are building. Cody, the father, now has 4 sons competing in the PRCA. How many world championships between them do they have?
That is a wonderful question. Let me sit here for a second. So I do know that Stetson has 2. We're talking world champions? Rusty has 1, I'm pretty sure. Cody, I think, has 3. But I'm not very confident on those answers, but I do know that a very good resource to find those answers is at theprorodeo.org if anyone wants to fact check me.
If you are crowned as the Fiesta Days Queen, you may be interviewed by Spanish Fork TV show Studio Chatter. Please give us a 30-second commercial for the Spanish Fork Rodeo.
Okay, so my 30-second commercial would probably go something like this. Oh my gosh, have you heard? It's time for the Spanish Fork Fiesta Days Rodeo. The days are July 20th through the 23rd and July 25th. Rodeo clown being JJ Harrison. Some of the sponsors are Mountain View Hospital. Come for some local cowboys. Thank you.
Put my desk in my soul.
Our next contestant is going to be Morgan Ivy.
you are crowned as the Fiesta Days Queen, you may be interviewed by Spanish Fork TV show Studio Chatter. Please give us a 30-second commercial for the Spanish Fork Rodeo.
Rodeo fans, come join us at the Fiesta Days Rodeo in Spanish Fork, Utah, July 20th through the 25th. On the 23rd, you'll experience extreme bulls. You can find your tickets at sfcitytix.com, and you'll see JJ Harrison as Barrelman, Donnie Gay running down each event for you, and Cowboy Kenny's Steel Rodeo as your specialty act. You'll pay for your own seat. You'll pay for your whole seat, but you only need the edge.
Everybody in rodeo is familiar with the Wright family and the amazing legacy that they are building. Cody, the father, now has 4 sons competing in the PRCA. How many world championships between them do they have?
Honestly, I'm not sure between all of them how many world champions they have, but I'm sure it's a good number.
Thank you, Morgan.
Thank you.
Morgan, she's gonna ask. I don't know.
Well, that wraps up the competition. Now we're going to let the judges have their few minutes here to kind of total everything up, and then we got to get it back to our computer and total up the scores. You know what? We're going to let Addison do her little spiel here. So, and thank her. She's going to anyway give her farewell speech.
Doesn't Ron do an amazing job at announcing? I think he does. He's always at all the Diamond Fork rodeos and the Queen Contest announcing everyone and talking about everything, so we're very thankful for you, Ron, so none of us else have to speak. So my year, I'm just going to talk about my year as Fiesta Days. First of all, you guys did amazing. You guys looked beautiful. Like, you just did amazing. Let's give a round of applause for that. So as I mentioned earlier, I was the Diamond Fork Riding Club Queen in 2020 and turned around and tried out for Fiesta Days. And the Diamond Fork Riding Club Queen will prepare you for Fiesta Days. That's why it is here. And it really did help. And I learned so much. My Fiesta Days Queen was Hadley Seeds, Madison Wallace, and Vanessa Sullivan in the crowd. And I learned so much from them. It was a great experience. It was one of my first Queen titles. And I just soaked up every second of it, and I'm gonna try not to cry, don't look at me. But then Fiesta Days, you get to mentor the Diamond Fork Riding Club Queen, which I'm sure you guys know, and they really look up to you. I'm really excited for Lexi this year. And for Spanish Fork, one of my favorite things was in Pony Express, you get to do the stick rodeo for the special needs, and it was amazing. And it's called Mascot Miracles. I went to a gala and trying to collect my thought here. It was amazing. It really touched my heart, and it just changes people's lives for us and the little kids. So I'm really excited for the next girl who is gonna step up and take my position. They'll have a really good time representing Fiesta Days. The only thing that kept me going during Fiesta Days was the committee and the riding club and maybe a little bit of Red Bull, if I'm going to be quite honest. But it was a long week and it took a lot of energy, but it was totally worth it at the end. And my favorite night at Fiesta Days is the Patriotic Night. It's when all the club members bring in their own military flag or whatever they have served in that they had served in. Am I done talking? Okay. So it really touched my heart that you can just tell Spanish Fork Fiesta Day loves their rodeo and they're super patriotic. Another thing that I loved about this rodeo is every single one of the Diamond Fork Riding Club members took me in as their family. I stayed at the Ivy's house multiple times, which I'm sure they're probably sick of me by now, but just a little bit. But they kind of took me in under their arm. Honestly, I could go and list off every person who has helped for this contest today that has taken me under their arm. And I'm super excited of how much Spanish Fork expands my knowledge. It was really cool. I got to meet some of the cowboys, of course, and the cowgirls. And some of the other cool things about Spanish Fork is, I'm trying to think. There's too many, honestly. There's way too many. Just to name a couple, like I could go on and on all day about Spanish Fork. I've been with them for 2 years, and I honestly wish I would have got second attendant last year, first attendant, and then queen, so I could be a little bit longer with Spanish Fork. But it just didn't turn out that way, which I'm really excited. I am gonna go try out for a new contest. I'm gonna be sad. I hope to come back as visiting royalty, hopefully one day. And I'm really glad I got this on my resume because not only does it look good, because it's a fantastic rodeo, there's really truly kind people here. So let's give everyone from helping out this contest a big round of applause. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Addison. You're awesome. You've been a great representation of for the Fiesta Days Rodeo, and I know, we're going to miss you, but we're looking forward to meeting the new group and having them hang out the same way you did. So thank you. Got yours done? So again, Addison, we just wanted to thank her mother. We probably ought to be giving roses to her dad, like she said, because he's there getting the horse ready every day. But Mom's been the support and been there the whole time. And it takes a lot of effort from not just the mom and dad, but the whole family. And so we just want to recognize you too. So.
Thank you so much. So fun fact about my mom, she designs homes and stuff. So she loves choosing all my outfits, and so I really appreciate her. Thank you.
So I just have to say, even though Wayne is the only one in all the pictures, and people think Addison has a single father, I'm the one taking the pictures. So I'm very thankful to be noticed today. She does have a mom.
Thank you.
And last, I do want to mention that this, and I know these girls over here have heard this all day long, but there is truly no better men than this Diamond Fork Riding Club, and they have all wrapped their arms around us, and from the time she was in Lexi's position as the Diamond Fork Riding Club queen and helped her feel confident and prepared her to be able to try out for the Fiesta Days queen, and we are really sad. We are going to shed some tears to not be as closely associated with all of you, and so whoever is on the royalty today, know that you're stepping into just a position with some really great men, and then I have to mention these really great men have some really great wives, so you're
yes,
really lucky.
Thank you.
Okay, so I guess we got the flowers to the judges, but we also have one other little thing that they get from us. They're getting some rodeo tickets, so let me find out what else I've got for sure. So, and I'm going to introduce kind of I guess the first one we're going to give out is the Miss Congeniality, and that was Emma Stowe. Modeling and appearance, we've got a gift for that one, and is Morgan Ivy. Okay, and then we have speech, and that is going to be Riley Voorhees. And then we have Horsemanship, and that is Morgan Ivy. All right, now for the time where what we're here for. Okay, we ready for this? Our second attendant today, or for this year, is going to be Kaylee Bristol. Okay, our first attendant is Riley Voorhees. And our queen this year is Morgan Ivy. Thank you, all of you. On behalf of the Fiesta Days Rodeo Committee and the Diamond Fork Riding Club, we thank you all for being here. Thank the judges. Thank you, ladies. You did a great job. And hopefully we'll see everybody here next year and competing again for the new one. Thank you, everybody.